We got Rum Nitty versus Mr. Bullpen over bullshit.
Facts.
I'ma be in a pen over this bullshit. The joke is done. You know what's up, cause if I show you up, JJ won't have a good time in Florida. I wish this bitch would. Called himself Magic Johnson of the PGs. On GP, you Gary Payton. But you still good. You can't tell that he be stealing all his ideas? I'll be the first to call out a line like Graham Bell. You never hustled work, did you? Rocks in the stash. As a little nigga, I was copping a half. Like Burt Reynolds. My style was deadly. Every round is heavy. And hold up. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like I'm missing something. Now I'm ready. You catch a bullet if you play me. I'll let it go on John, son. And John, son, I'll put that on my babies. It's about to be Uzis, Maddox, Max, and 4.5s. I'm about to shoot you, clap you, smoke you, stab you in the same bar. I ain't playing with you, fam. The cake come with a stand, and I'll lay you where you stand. Get to acting out my bars all crazy with my hands. Look like I'm directing in a flight. I'm just making sure they land. I pull up in this whip, I'm swerving. Run out and stretch the dime like water in the dish detergent. Motherfuckers is dying. Give me space, what's on my belt, I'll send you up to Orion's. You know it's hella guns when I'm rhyming. Packing the biggest pole, scratched off the cereal, and still did my numbers on iron. You might pack it, but won't pop around. I had enough. I'll snatch Don Cannon. Who want drama now? This year I'm top tier, partner, cause each body bumps me up a notch. Like Killmonger, I will drop you. Silencer on a shining nickel, son. So nobody hears Johnny, shining nickel, son. Now I ain't running it back, but I did want to ask you at the door why you been running from Jack. Lame faggot. You should get a hollow out the arsenal for ducking the main battle, but he be with Bow Wow and JD, he popping. But if I swing, he dropping. You think you won't get your chin iced because you on TV, Johnny? Stop it. You're not really Compton. You can have all kind of sick shit coming out your mouth and wouldn't go mano y mano. You want a box with a hollow? I'll let it blow like an air horn in front of Don. I got it to Marco.
Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated for preaching equality. Them white folks wasn't showing due pity. And now we got Trump supporters versus the Black Lives Matter movement, which leads me to believe togetherness is just something that they open to, really. I know, y'all wondering, like, what the fuck that got to do with this battle? Well, let me broaden your scope so you dig me. Basically, what I'm saying is, if Americans can't get along in America, what makes you think there's any hope for you, Nitty? A gun so big, bar is what you planning on soon? And how you got to hold it over your head like a television mic, that's how you handle the boom? You saying NASA, way to damage the room? In that case, I gotta kneel, cause this arm's strong enough to land a man on the moon. Wait, you had an outer space scheme against Aya Solomon, right? Well, I'm gonna show you how to leave Earth. Smack, y'all believe this nigga? If he the hottest round, promise when I get a Mercury, consider. Why would you put a novice versus a vet? Cause he asked you to, give him rock in the ring, but from where I sat, turned out bad for you. Basically, he got in Uranus. Pause for the weak minds that's ill, but URL is Neptune, because they producing who you get beat by for real. Was that the deal? To take them out of space where they won't forgive them? See, it don't matter how you plan it when you don't control your solar system. Cornell Powell, is it? Yeah, I know this fraud well, but with a name like that, y'all really think he would cause hell? I'll feed him all shells when the gauge rip. Now that's a real name flip, because one Powell eat his Cornell. I draw well with the free hand. That's leaving no trace. He'll be so far gone with no features from this old Drake. Even if I let him model what's in store, it's not a closed case, because man, it can be a body still with no face. He's so fake. But I'm supposed to believe that your guns blam when you wore them supposed to be Jordans? That let us know you wasn't real from the jump, man. Don't front, fam. You was looking popped on stage. See, verse Julian, he should have wore them shoes again, so his material could knock off Jay's. Yeah, I seen some of Madden's debut. That was a tragedy. I watched you go against JC. That was a blast for me, but it was sad to see your former teammate make your stock decline. How you go from shining on writer's block to literally having one of them writers block your shine, but now you team homie? That's what you rep in your verses? Nigga, you never met J. Arch or Sean P, so I question your purpose. If your plan is to meet him up in heaven, it's working. Bow! Now you can get PH blessing in person, nigga. Sway, if you allowing this? Hey, yo, Bugs, you condoning this? Ike P, I thought QB was the only bitch, but let me guess, you thought you'll get the money bags by joining them? Well, how you excel without showing any poison pen? Explain that. Until you catch a body, don't claim that. I heard you want him too, Surf, so I'ma send it where Wave at. Yo, Jay Black, I think it's about time that y'all respect the scale, because if I ain't the champion, you gonna have to argue with a tech for real. I'm only here cause I wanna be. Call me Don Julio, cause y'all gonna feel sick after mixing rum with me. I could kill her with my bare hands and do it comfortably. Like fuck a 4/5. Get her removed from all fists like Donald Trump should be. What the fuck you want from me, Smack? Come on, man.
I'm about to take my shot. Close range. In your face. It's like I 21 skunked you. Point blank. Get the picture? And this shit wicked. Like government assistance. Nitty tripping. Dump the body. Put 4 eyes in the river. Mississippi, long nine. Put you right on the shirt. And this bad boy was for Sean. John, I don't switch none. Talking about me repping 4th homie. So he the 5th one. This bitch dumb. All that thieving, we gotta stop you. I even wanted to see Wavy Wig on this stiller. Troy Polamalu. Nobody missed you. The fans don't love you. You were filling for that nigga Shine, cause that man was ducking. I still had to crush you. He asked, line for line, I can out Ramadan fast. Now your fam in trouble. He think he Jay. Said he laid the blueprint for this whole PG thing. Well, these lambs get their card pulled thinking they in HOV lane. These bang. That's how the fuck we be. Them niggas with the Don Diva. They'll have issues with us weekly. I don't play games. It's different. I'll lift up on sunglasses like Dwayne Wayne. Every line that mean. First crazy, but the second flow, that's where you die at, king. Your freckle face start tripping, throw the long clipping. Take the K out and remove a dot. We mob different. I don't think I'm tough because I told a pistol. I keep the same energy with a blade. Yoshimitsu, you out here begging for surf? That shit is played. You doing all them Twitter rants and you Durant. You probably never get the wave. They say you beat K, let me find out. Cause I'll be the one to blow the brains out of J if K couldn't ride out. Blind side, I put the 9 to him. The 2 position, caught a PG off guard. Like Iverson, you got a stolen style. You like a revamped to a I'm so motherfucking mean with it. A subtitle to a slow it down. I'm just pointing out the stealing, that's it. So just know it's showtime if I'm strapped in, K with the light. You finna be pronounced dead, finna make it to Christ. I shoot up the church they lay you in while they pray on your life. I even let a nun see 8 John, am I saying it right?
What's up with you and KG the poet? Y'all still keeping in touch? Wasn't you screaming 4th quarter till you went OT? Did y'all get even or what? Cause you only about 75% of the reason you up. So you needed the 4th quarter to keep it a buck. Who the fuck rooted for Rome? You? I hope you voided your plans. Hey, I hope you voided your plans. I bought a drum. Hey, don't think I plan on joining a band. He Black China. You know how she just got exploited on cam? Well, see, after your head leak, disappointed your fans. You took Rock whole style and take pride in this shit. You're writing legit, but nah, it's not exciting as his. Gun bar king, gun line king, yeah, you biting this shit. It's a Stone Cold Stunner, RKO, because it's the same move minus the kick. You said you was up in a hotel, blowing rounds for cussing. Big Browns and stuffing. They say ill in the lobby, so I grabbed the nose running. I'm coming down with something. And the crowd was jumping. Try that with a savage though, cause that's not going down, cause you won't have time to grab the nose. I'm mad as dope. About to tag his toe, so ain't no fucking running. He constipated, cause he was sitting on the round, but he ain't ducking nothing. I'm locked and loaded. So right before he go to grab that gun and bust it, I'm letting mine rain. That's a brainstorm. I'm coming up with something. Fuck the punches. Here's some advice, cause I wanna help. Share with all the gun lines if you don't got a line of guns yourself. I understand that you overdo them cause you want the belt, but it's the difference between being the best at something and not being able to do nothing else. I do it all. I might just rebuttal. Well, doubt it. But if I free willy admit that I'm well-rounded, well-crowned. Angles, personals, setups, and schemes, keep your gun lines. I'd rather be deemed the everything king. I mean, I'll clean the scene, give a fuck about who see me, cause something gotta give with this ratchet. She too needy, no. I can get the strap from my man and shoot freely, so I raise a black 4 to they mind like Blue Easy. And I'm blaming you, Beasley, cause you had this nigga beating me. But like I said, if I'm supposed to die by some pussy, won't be that easy. I'm Magic Johnson to the PGs, right? See what I did with it? It's because they tried aiding my death, but I showed that I could live with it. So don't tell your Mexican manager, Rich, your whole camp is fucked. When that ratchet sing like Fergie, it's fucking USA anthem up. Your fam run up, I'm pilling the sick like a Camel Crush. You lose a loved one to the smoke, yeah. Cancer sucks, I'm old school. So if I can't decide whether to shoot or slice you bayonet, That's a blade in an arm like I'm suicidal. Nah, since your man's right there, think it's cool to hype you, I'll snipe too and hollow your friend like you cool with Nigel. I'm only here cause I wanted to give him this shot, close range, shotty in his mouth. He going out with a cold bang. The whole aim is to make him feel away in this road game. Since you gave the Don Cornell, he is gonna need his soul training.
Where the fuck are you from? What cross streets?
When the young locust slow by.
Are you still down? I asked niggas who he around and even they don't know where John B. Big Poa smoker. Hunting rifle with a scope I'm toting. And this letter go through a deer, John, you know it's over. Third, I get my spaz on. Fuck 3 minutes. I should go no limit on the last, Don. Your mom gets stretched. Paramedics will be working on her chest. Then give Don to West after his mama death. This was one of your go-to guys on the URL. Off the belt. I pop a smack shooter like Sugar Hill. If I don't got mine, I ain't cool. I grab the steel from smack and sprrrr like Sprite try to. I might strike. Green beam limelight you. Then a bullet from the maggot fly out. That's a life cycle. I should rob you because your price more. I'm talking go through every pocket. You get patted down in a small room. That's a psych ward. You said I switched sides. Are you sure? You should get the A-verb Roman candles. Why would you lie on the fourth? Don't get your girl involved, because what I took out a barrier, like the Berlin Wall. I smoke you all. No facade. Crazy you gave Jay Reed, and now he's undercover getting close to God. I don't get you niggas. He had a battle with Chilla Jones on his own league complaining about the mic. Bitch, you fix it. I'm trying to keep it clean. But if I'm stressed out, you know, going through different stages, then these will steam. I'll pull up where you are on site wildin'. Then a 3-piece, Lean J, on the hood. Hard Knock Life album against Iron. I was talking crazy. I spoke to that white man. And this nigga can join the table. I'm not a racist. He be talking hype. Said he was gonna back smack K. I said before that happened, we'll see K back on smack. I was right. This bitch dead. We split heads. Ironic. This wool pull over your eyes and I don't misled. I'm schizo tripping, big pole gripping, and a low rider. Finna lift up on a 6'4" nigga. This thief ain't right. I mean, my nigga even stole JD name twice. JJDD, AK squeezing nasty. They in discuss how rum did you like an AA meeting. This homie didn't think I was holding the steel till John body stacked on top of it. It'll dine on you for real. Bitch, you can't keep it real yourself. If suicide, I'll do the job. You decide.
Kill yourself. Against Iron Solomon, you said, I've been jonesing to give her jewels on cam. I really mean it. And that was some mean shit. But I also heard Sue Surf say, I've been jonesing to take your jewels on cam against Conceited. Now, maybe you didn't take that bar and try to tweak it. But if you didn't give yourself your own gun title, I would believe it. Now, peep this. I know that line wasn't hyped as much, so it was remixed. Makes sense for rum to spike the punch. Now, I've been called the thief, too. Like my scales aren't real, so this should bring a new meaning to steel sharpen steel. Cut the shit. You a Crip? That's what you bang when you reppin'? Don't that stand for community restoration and progress? See, these internet thugs done changed the direction. Why you think every set is named after a street in California? Because it was all about claiming your section. So how pussy you had to be to go a whole state away to join the gang for protection, but you was a neighborhood Crip? Man, I'm done with this heathen.
Insane.
Okay, well, yeah, you started banging, cuz. No. What was your reason? Daddy wasn't around? You was the only child, so you was concerned? Bitch, you from Arizona. The desert. The only thing you had to worry about was sunburn. I'm from Yonkers. So everything I know I learned from the G's. Like watch the rats in the trap when you earning your cheese and how doors would always open if you turning them keys. Yo, Rock, my plug was a blood. That's how I learned about the birds and the bees. So I had every reason to join the gang. But I still didn't. If you could see it, you could be it. But thank God I had real vision. My teacher sent them notices home, but I was still ditching. But when it got co-signed permission slip, I caught him in the field tripping. That's real business. It's just a rug rat. But I was real ignorant. I bet he heard how word spread about me raising them twins, feeling lil with it. And what I drew got him in a pickle, baby. Deal with it. But by the time he figure it out, he gonna get killed with it, then pill with it. Like your grandmother down in her meds, inf beam. So the nose for this clown to be red. Gunline king gonna get his crown full of lead. Once I draw the stick, figure I could line the body if I start with a round for the head. Is there a doctor in the house? Well, y'all better find him now. Llama blow, his chin'll blow up off of one hit, like Gundam style. For y'all to say Nitty is original, that's kinda wild. Cause if you pay attention, you'll notice he just studied all his favorite battle rappers and combined their style. First, it was B Magic. Cause Punchline's what he wanted to get famous with. Then it was Shotgun Suge. Why you think most of his bars come from movies? It's time to change the script, cause now you disrespectful like Arsenal. Throwing C's all up in niggas' face and shit. He seen that was how they all blew. Now y'all know why he claiming Crip. How lame is this? But now you getting sun, show your Phoenix pride, dip shells, paint your egg since you flew out east to die. They tell me battle Ill Will next, but I don't think it's wise for me to finish rum then take Will. I don't drink and drive. Don't be surprised if he starts saying that's light. Cause he's a chip off a rock like Top shaving the white. Now please don't say to John if you ain't saying it twice, and if you don't add the die, you ain't saying it right.